Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Mermaid Bay Tarot. I'm Becca, and thanks for joining me here today. It's just me sharing my collection of Oracle decks from 2020. So, wanting to start this channel probably for a while and contemplating back and forth when I was going to do it, and I'm doing it. So we're getting to it. Thanks for joining me. So I just had posted a video on my tarot decks collection from 2020. These are all of the Oracle decks that I felt drawn to and I was looking for quite some time. So I'm just going to get into it. This was the first one I actually had purchased. This is, I think it was $22 on Amazon. It's Oracle. And it is Guidance and Affirmations by Margaret Ann Lembo. Lembo? Lembo. I'm going to go with Lembo. Anywho, it has a beautiful, soft pink little box. There's a little ribbon in here. It has a beautiful little book. And everything, you wouldn't even need the cards because the book has a color for every crystal. And this is great because if you're starting out and you can't afford a bunch of crystals, and I had crystals way back in the day, but circumstances called for me to not have them anymore. So I started my collection again. And I started with this deck because of that, because I was like, you can feel their energy. So anyway, this deck is gorgeous as far as the colors. It's got pinks, blues, greens, and yellows. Maybe some orange, coral. Okay, coral, I guess is color. So on each card, you're going to get a crystal. It'll tell you what it is. Like this is lapis lazuli. I receive messages all the time and follow my internal guidance system. And then when you flip the card over, it has another message. It says, activate intuition, be a clear channel, access the Akashic records, stay grounded, feel protected and safe, promote clarity in the dream time. So how I would use this deck is I would just shuffle it and just, imagine myself walking through the woods or walking on a beach or walking in nature, and I came across a crystal or a rock, and what rock would that be, kind of thing. And so use this deck, and then usually one card would pop out, and then that would be the card that I would think about or carry with me. So it would be like I found it in nature, and this is the card for the day, the crystal for the day that I would carry with me. Now, it would be really fun if I had all the crystals, and then I could just stick it in my pocket. So, I hope if you have this deck and you haven't used that way, that would be a fun little way to use this deck. I still love this deck. I still use it. I have been collecting more crystals as time allows. This says on the back, create your reality with positive thoughts. It's just really, really fun little oracle. That one. Okay, and then the next one I got, I love Asian stuff. I love Oriental, Japanese. I just love it. I love anime. Although this is not an anime deck, it is Oracle of Mystical Moments by Katrin Weltstein, and it has this beautiful sparkly silver. It looks like snow falling down. It's actually like a peacock feather or something like that, or cotton balls, whatever. Oracle of Mystical Moments deck and book set. Visionary collage artist. Intermixes unexpected elements of nature, imagination, creating a sumptuous world where flowers, spirits, floating castles happily coexist. Isn't that magical? It's so magical. I love this deck. Okay. Totally my favorite deck. Has a cute little box. And, it's black and white. There's no photographs, but they are numbered. And then, that's the other card for my other deck. Okay, that's funny. I left it in there. Here's the back. It is like I don't know if you can tell, it's a bluish, gray, They're very pretty. It's very aesthetically just pretty, but there's so much on each card, and there's always something that it goes really deeply into. Miss Sunshine. No rain today. Day and night. The weaving flowers. I just love everything about this. It's got nature, it's got whimsy. Look at the mouth. It's got animals. It's got kind of like a Alice in Wonderland feel to it. It's romantic. It's vintage. I mean, it is just gorgeous. I know if you didn't see that, her hair is a leaf. That is amazing. I love, and there's a mermaid in it, of course. I love mermaids. Love it. Love it. Love it. I just can't say enough about this deck. I just love it so much. All of it is just so beautiful. And the color palette is very soft and gentle. So, pick one. The Elixir of Life. What's that one? 15. Just read one really quick. Here's the elixir. A woman is leaning towards a deep red rose. She faces the flower with her eyes. Her eyes closed, concentrating on the lush bloom. She's receiving the sweet scent of nature and the energy of life. The wind rustles her hair, whispering the truths of the universe into her ears. She can hear her own breath mingling with the wind. Sitting quietly in nature by a stream or a garden can help still our wandering mind and heal our troubled heart. So, I mean, not always do I need to read from here. I just like to meditate on the artwork and what I'm feeling for the day, or I'll ask for guidance from spirit and angels. And usually this deck never fails to just give me such beautiful messages every single time. I'll always have this deck. This one, I got this one, I think, when it was on sale for $16. I believe it's closer to $20 on Amazon. So, check for sales. There was a lot of sales again in 2020. I think they just knew people were getting back into all this stuff. This is my next one. This is the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. I went on her website and I absolutely loved probably every deck that she has. I thought they were really beautiful. I didn't know if I'd be into animal decks, and I do really like this one. So it comes in a little magnetic box. The spirits residing in the natural world have much to share, and the secrets of their forgotten language are available to you. So it comes in this little book like that. There's a little ribbon. Pull out the book. It's black and white, but they're numbered, and so you can find them in order of the numbers in the book. It's a beautiful deck. All of her decks are just, to me, just absolutely beautiful. This one, I think, feels a little bit more like a thicker, it's just a really nice pastel cotton. This one shuffled beautifully. I think it's a good size. I don't think it's too, I have fairly medium to large hands, but I think it's a really good deck that shuffles really well. I overhand shuffle. You could probably riffle shuffle this one really well. It doesn't stick. It doesn't slip. It's a very matte deck. It's gorgeous. I love this deck. And I know there's a little squirrel in here that just popped out. And here he is popping out again. to read him. This is, and squirrels have been coming up a lot lately in different readings and stuff like that, which is really interesting. So squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. Look at him, he's just adorable. So, just beautiful color palette. Kind of like, I don't know, there's so much in each card as far as the layers of the colors, beautiful animals, beautiful koi fish, peacock, you got dragonfly, a lot of nature, you got water, you got your dolphins, you got buffalo spirit. This is a great animal deck. You got your panther. You got your otter spirit. He's so cute. Okay, I'm gushing a little too much. You've got your birds. So, squirrel spirit. Is 57. So she'll go into, and if you don't have Oracle decks, she'll go into an Oracle message, a protection message, and is that it for this one? Because some of them have 3 different ones. This one, okay, so this one just has the Oracle message and the protection message. You have accumulated wisdom and experience and are surrounded by all you need. An abundance of resources is available to you through the generosity of spirit and all your hard work. Squirrel spirit shows up when you need the reminder that the acorns you've gathered and stowed away have enormous potential to grow. So relax in knowing there's always enough and you have what it takes to co-create the reality you want to experience. Through diligent inspiration, gain wisdom and strength. How much potential you have. Believe in yourself, for spirit believes in you and wants you to know you have enough, you are enough. Doesn't that truth make you feel safe and secure? So that's a question mark. And if you have everything you need right now. So the protection message is unpredictability of life can shake your confidence in yourself and your potential for handling the challenges that come your way. Does the thought of not having enough and being enough make you squirrely? Have you forgotten all your strength, wisdom, and resources? You've come so far on your wits and creativity, making all of us your potential, and all of your spirit presents you to help in reading. I'm just like choking up on this. This one gets me. I'm sorry. I can't read anymore. Squirrel spirit is just adorable and has so much to say. I'm gonna put squirrel spirit away. Okay. Okay. That one, I love that one. I got that one on sale for $12.50 on Amazon. I think it's 20 something right now. Do check for sales. This one was a gift. So yeah, my husband gifted me it. So as I was getting into all this stuff back in 2020, this was on sale. Everyone was getting one, and somehow I had missed out, and so he got this for me. Thank you, honey. So this is the Moonology Oracle cards. This is by Yasmin Boland and artwork by Nick Rowan. It comes in a beautiful, beautiful black box. Beautiful. Let the Moon be your guide. Gorgeous. So it has a little book that comes with it. Again, it's black and white. And it goes with like, they're not numbered. So you kind of have to like know the phases of the moon. So it has like new moon. Then I'm terrible at remembering these things. Waxing crescent moon. So as the moon progresses through the sky in the year and how it goes, so I have a little bit of hard time finding them in the book. That's my only issue. The backs are gorgeous. It is a matte black with the moons are blue. The moon phases are blue, which I love black and blue. But, okay. Surrender to the divine, full moons. You've got just gorgeous. Down. This is a gorgeous deck. I know lots of people have shared this deck. I love this deck. I figured it would help me with learning the moon phases, and I finally live somewhere where I can see the moon. Like, I lived somewhere for many, many years, and where we were, there was trees all around us, but you could not see the moon unless you literally drove to a park or something like that, which was quite depressing for me, because I am a huge nature lover, and I love that we can just sit in our backyard in the gardens and see the moon. So, yeah, so let's see. That one was, let's see if I can find that one in the book. Surrender, full moon, new moon. See, this is what gets me. I'll be flipping full moon. There's a couple of different parents. I found it. Full moon. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, for the very word, climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind. Agreed? But is really the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change, the possibility that even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they are telling you. They are very likely to be close. They're very likely close to the surface. No matter when in the moon cycle you pull this card, matters will soon conclude, and you will find out whether or not wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor at this time. This is a positive card, and you may need to work a little harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. So, gorgeous deck. I know they are coming out with a new Oracle deck, and it's Oracle or Tarot, I don't remember. And it is a pre-order right now. It comes out, I think, in October. I've already pre-ordered it just because I absolutely love her artwork. I think it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. This one I got as a gift. At the time we got it, it was $11 on Amazon. I think it's close to 20. So, Wisdom of Oracle. So this is another one I got. This is by Colette Baron Reed. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle. And I know a lot of people use this in their tarot readings. And that was part of the reason why I got a lot of these decks, was because I don't just want to tune in. I want to do my own readings, and I want to do my own meditations at home. And that was a big part of 2020 for me, was really getting into this so I could do more of my own meditations and things like that. So it has a little box, little red box, a little red book. It's all black and white, so there's no color photographs. The backs are beautiful. I know some people have trimmed off the border. They don't like the white border. I don't really mind the white border. What I do mind is that they're very glossy, and they stick to each other a little bit. And maybe it will get better over time. Please let me know in the comments, because as a new deck, this one is not like, to get this one and have this one shuffle really, really well and be really soft and smooth and matte feels amazing in my hands. And then I got this one that it's like, it sticks a little more than I would like, and it's really hard to. I've seen people shuffle this way. I'm guessing this is more of a ripple shuffle, but again, I don't like to mess up my cards and have them all warped and stuff like that. So, and I'm hoping over time this will get a little bit better. I wish they were all printed like this. Please print them so they shuffle better. Please. So the artwork is amazing. Look at this. You get your fortune cookie. Not for you. That is just so cute. Fortune cookie. You've got a pelican with a bottle, so you've got some ocean vibes here going on. That was message in a bottle. Building blocks. And more ocean stuff. I mean, hello, you got me already. Treasured Island. I just love the artwork. TikTok. Coming to the edge. Got a dancer. Beautiful. So this one, I'm not going to go too much into it. It's really hard for me to go through the cards. They just have an essential meanings, like truth be told, honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, and the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. Then it has an oracle message. And then it has a relationship message. So if you're doing it in a relationship reading, or if you're doing it also, this one has a prosperity message and a protection message. So it'll have kind of just quick a relationship reading if it's just in it. And it has a lot of diversity in using it, I think. So I mean, I understand why everyone has this, and I love the artwork and I love it. But I just wish the cards were easier to shuffle. I got this one on sale. I'm sure it's over $20 on Amazon. I got it for $16 in 2020. I still like this deck. It just drives me cuckoo that it sticks like that. This one, the next one I got is Alana Firechild. I don't think I've seen too many people do a video with this one. This is the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle. And again, I love nomadic, Asian, Japanese, country. I love eclectic stuff, and that's kind of the stuff I love. I love ocean, mermaids, all that stuff. This is a beautiful, beautiful deck. Soul guidance from the wild divine for free spirits, passionate hearts, and dreamers of impossible dreams. Within you beats a wild, compassionate heart, alive with fierce optimism. You have the courage to walk a path of transformation. You will not be tamed by convention. You are not afraid to be different. You take risks for what you love, and most of all, you keep hope in your heart. You are the one of the wild ones. This deck is for you. Is this deck for you? This is totally for me. So, it goes on a little bit more. I don't want to make the video super long, but you have a beautiful little book inside. It is a nice box, and it is tanned paper. I don't. It's almost tea stained tan paper. So there's a picture, and it'll have like a meaning, and then it'll have a guidance, and then it'll have it using it in a reading, and then a healing process. So after you read the card, it has like a healing process. You don't have to do it, but kind of like a little prayer at the end. And it's really beautiful. So I'm just going to show you really quick here. It has beautiful backs. It is a large deck. I have big hands, but it is a large deck. It's larger, definitely larger than my Oracle. This is, I would say, the largest Oracle deck that I own. So it's a beautiful red. It is glossy, and it is fairly good cardstock, I would say. My issue with this one, again, is a lot like, I don't know, they must have done, I mean, different people, but they must have used the same printers or something. They just printed it on super glossy stock that sticks to, like the cards stick to each other. So, and I've been trying to shuffle and just sometimes just sit here and shuffle and play with them to try to get them to soften up a little bit more. I would say this is probably a better riffle shuffler deck. Again, I don't like to do that because I feel like it warps my cards. And it's hard to do that because it's a large deck. I would think you would have to, I don't even think you can trim it because of the artwork. But to riffle shuffle, it would probably be a little bit better than overhand shuffling. So, anywho, the artwork is beautiful. Hard to show you, it's glossy. And it does, they're not all the same way. So some are horizontal, some are vertical. I deal with that. But this reminds me of Appa. That was Blessings to Begin. You just have like these wild beasts and birds and free spirit vibes. It's very connected to nature. This is a very loving deck. This one is a grandmother dragonfly holds the wisdom. A lot of flying animals with the people. Lots of girls. I don't know if there's any guys in this deck. This is a very feminine deck. That one was a grandmother of love, a granddaughter of life. That's beautiful. I might have to read that one. Oh, there's some guys. Okay, we got boys in here. Lots of girls, though. Lots of girls. Just really gorgeous. Snow shepherdess. Anywho, I just wish the deck was a little less sticky and maybe, I mean, they're beautiful, but it's not one that you can shuffle very easily. So that one is, and these, okay, these are at least numbered. I couldn't remember, so I haven't picked this one up in a little bit. So they are numbered, so it makes it easy to find it in the book. I'm just going to read the quick version of the grandmother of love, the granddaughter of life. You are an old soul with much wisdom in you. You know how to learn from experience and grow stronger and more loving, even through life's challenges. Trust yourself in life. You are growing now towards your divine destiny. You may need guidance to find your way through unfamiliar situations as you broaden your horizons now. Allow those who are wise like you to be your companions as you choose not to believe in the voices of fear. Choose not to believe in the voices of fear. Sorry, I'm having it's the top part is in cursive. It's a little small and I need new glasses. So sorry, I'm struggling to read that one, but it is a beautiful deck. I got this one. This was on sale for $17. I believe it's closer to $20 to $25. You can just put them in your wish list, and whenever something's on sale, you know, treat yourself. So I ordered the Messenger Oracle, and I don't have it to show because I actually returned it. I didn't like it. The images I just did not like that one, and I thought I would because of the owls, but for whatever reason, when it came in, it didn't feel right, so I sent it back. And then we had, okay, this one was a gift. And I'm not sure if I don't have the gift message. Okay, so this one was a gift from a friend. I was feeling really down, and just struggling, and it is The Universe Has Your Back. This cheered me up like so much on a daily basis. I think I posted on Instagram this one alone because it was just so much fun. This one is by Gabrielle Bernstein, artwork by Michaela Urza, and it is a beautiful black little box. It's got a moon with an owl, super cute. 52 card deck offers spiritual guidance to help you find strength when you are down, synchronicity and support when you are lost, safety in the face of uncertainty, joy in all circumstances. Now it is in your hands. Surrender to the guidance that the cards provide. Practice patience and peace and trust that the universe has your back. I love the artwork. Okay, so this, is that a card? Okay. So when you open up the box, it says, "You are the dreamer of your dream." Amazing. I love stuff like that. This is it on the other one too. So both ones. And then it comes with a little card. So it's a little card to read inside. And then here's the backs of the deck. It is the moon with like tree branches. So like just imagine laying on your back in the forest looking up at the moon. That is just what that feels like sometimes here. So anywho, the artwork is really nice. This is a matte finish, nice thick cardstock. I think this is perfect size. Oracle, I think it's the same size as the Moonology. I think it is. Really, really nice to shuffle, either this way or even sideways, horizontal, vertical, riffle, shuffled, shuffled it. This is probably something you'd be drawn to. The presence of the love the presence of love will always cast out fear. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. I surrender to a power greater than me. I honor how I want to feel. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. So here's just some of, I know other people have done walkthroughs, but I'm just going to kind of show a little bit of the color palette and artwork a little bit. What's that one? Oneness is my true nature. My fearless freedom lights up the world. It's just very fun, light hug deck. That's just my personal opinion. You don't have to buy it, but I'm just saying I think it's a great deck. So that one's gifted. I'm not sure how much this goes for. I have to write that down. It's probably under $20. I'm gonna say this is under $20 on Amazon. Okay, so this one was on Etsy. I don't know if I wrote down who I got it from. It is The Plant Spirit Oracle by Dina O'Driscoll. Meanings, recipes, and journeys. And okay, this one really caught my eye, I think, in somebody's walkthrough of it, because I was like, I've seen that book before. I know I've seen that book before. I was like in a store in Conroe, Texas, and it was like a natural path, like natural herbs, natural essential oils, wild crafted stuff, like just lots of cool shit, crystals, witchy stuff. I don't know, it was just really cool. It had a bunch of stuff. They had vitamins and all kinds of stuff. This book was on that shelf, and I don't remember seeing this. It was just the book. So you can order just the deck, or just the book, or them together. I ordered them together. And so again, this was on Etsy. She's got different spreads. Single card, above, within, below. And then you've got like the roots spread. And then this one has this one will have the name, the technical name, I believe, and then keywords, the divination, use for it in relationship, the union, the herbalism, and a quick little recipe. So I mean, this was let's see, my something else. Okay, I was using that for something else. Okay, and it has a quick little recipe. So let me get it. It is a beautiful watercolor box. The cardstock is amazing. And there's the back. Again, I love to grow stuff here. I garden. I have backyard chickens. It's just green witchy stuff. It's just beautiful. And it's a matte. If you have this deck, it's a little nicer, I would say, than that. But it's a matte deck. It's a little bit larger, but it's skinnier. I would say it's taller and skinnier than some of the other ones. So it's still easy for me to shuffle. And the color palette is watercolory, which I love colors, but it's still earthy and let me show you. It's got lots of greens, blues, yellows. That one's upside down. I know I follow her on Instagram. I love this. Oh, we've got cats in this one. We've got a catnip one. So let me just, oh, there's a fox. I love the little fox. Yeah, what is another favorite one? We've got our elk, got our butterfly, and we do have some water animals here. We got a turtle. There's a chakra card for tobacco. Another turtle. There's I love this. This one's probably, I don't know why, but he's so adorable. The little porcupine. So let me see. I mean, it has keywords on here too. So entanglement, trapped, powerless, right? So you don't necessarily have to have the book, but it goes really a lot deeper. I don't know. Okay, so the alphabetical. So this is alphabetical. This is blackberry. Okay, so we have porcupine man here. If you've ever gone blackberry picking, it's like hatch, where things are manageable. The ripe, succulent blackberries fall into your bucket. And then you see even bigger berries deeper in the patch, just out of your reach. You go in further and further until you get to yet another patch of beautiful berries. Then you realize you're surrounded on all sides. The thorns of a blackberry are not easy to escape. The more you try to get out of them, the deeper you dig in. The blackberry painting features a huge tangle of bushes growing from the porcupine, another creature that that exacts a strong price if you get too near. The blackberry therefore teaches us that actions have consequences and to tread carefully. So then it goes into blackberry, how it grows, more information about it. There's the divination, entanglement. Blackberry sends a powerful message in a reading. You've been snagged, likely unwillingly, and now entangled in a mess that may be very difficult to escape. Just like being in a blackberry patch. If it may not have seemed so bad initially, but as you led yourself to get deeper and deeper into the situation, you now realize that you were entangled with these kind of situations. The more you struggle, the worse it gets. Look to the other cards in your reading for some idea of how to navigate this challenging situation. And then it goes into trapped, powerlessness, the herbalism of blackberries, and a quick little recipe. And it's just, I mean, that's how I see things probably on a daily basis. I see stuff in nature, or I grew up in the countryside and, picking berries. I've gotten stuck in the berry bushes many times because you're like, there's just some really beautiful berries right a little bit further. I do in a little bit more, and you get there, and yeah, you're like, I'm surrounded and I'm stuck. I've been stuck in the woods on berry bushes so many times growing up. Sometimes it was scary. I didn't think I'd ever get out, but I did. So, all right, that one I didn't write a price. I'm pretty sure this was like a $40 to $50 deck, and the book is probably $20 on its own. So maybe $70 for the book and that one. But I love that one. I think it was worth it. So this is I got it on Macari, probably for what did I get it for? Say. Oh, okay. So I got it for $10. This is a tuck box, Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. Guidance through lunar and seasonal energies. Now, I don't know if the one off of Amazon is better than this one. I had spent quite a bit of money in 2020, so I was trying to save some money. But each one, okay, so they have like a blue backing with the moon phases, which is kind of yellow. And the artwork is beautiful. But if you see top, you see off the numbers on all the cards. It was probably printed in China. I don't have to look. It didn't come with a guidebook because you have to download it with the QR code. So I don't know. If you have this deck and it's not cut off, let me know because I might repurchase it on Amazon because that really drives me nuts. Anywho, and I kind of wish that the number was at the bottom. See how you have like the little moons and it says self-reflection. I wish the number was at the bottom. That way the whole top part of the card was the image. That's my qualms with this one. Anywho, I know everyone's got qualms about but it's beautiful. It's really cheap cardstock, so if the one from Amazon is better cardstock, let me know in the comments. I might just purchase it, because this one is really thin, cheap cardstock, and it really kind of bummed me. Anywho, gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I don't use it, though, because it bothers me that, because all I can do is, my eye is drawn up to the thing that is cut off the top, so I don't know. And if I try to cut that out, it cuts off a lot of the top of images. So if you have this deck and it's from like Amazon and it's a better version cardstock and the numbers are not cut off, please let me know down below. So that was probably the other deck I regret getting just because I was too cheap at that point to purchase the one that cost me more. So what you thought you were getting. Alright. So this was another one. Sorry, this one is out of print. I looked really hard for this one. This is The Fairies Oracle by Brian Froud. Text by Jessica Macbeth. And so this is The Fairies Oracle. This was a used one that I got from somebody on Mercari that they were selling theirs. And I got it for 24 bucks with free shipping. I know that was a steal. Probably never going to let this go. Sorry, it's out of print. It is absolutely gorgeous artwork. Bring the insight, wisdom, and joy of the fairies into your life. Using the enchanted art of Brian Froud as your guide, enter into the wise and wonderful world of the fairies. The Fairies Oracle calls on sylphs, hands, gnomes, and of course fairies to lead you on a delightful journey of adventure, discovery, and enlightenment that will illuminate the future and heal the heart. And it is so. It's got and then slides out. And the person that gave it to me wrote a little thank you card inside with marker. Thank you for your purchase. Enjoy the beautiful oracle cards by Jessica Macbeth and artwork by Brian Froud. I'm going to keep that because it's sweet. And it is a hardcover book that came with this. This book separately sells for quite a bit of money. Some people are selling it on eBay. And all the cards are in blue, while this is like a tea stained book with like little, there's a fae right here. And here's the back. There's all the little fae guys. There's the this is supposed to be draw or imagine your own fairy or your own fae. I don't want to. I kind of like the idea that it's blank. So maybe I'll take another card to draw. But I like imagining what my own fae would be like. It's very otherworldly. It's very blue. I love blue. I love browns or greens. It's like a greenish brown to me, like a army type of tan colored camo. I don't know, it's just save this one for last. I don't know how many walkthroughs are of this one. He's so cute. Oh my gosh. This is BeccasByTheBay in all their glory. What you would imagine them to be. I just love it. It's so unique. It's so gorgeous. So I will take some time this fall to work with this deck. Just didn't get the chance yet. In the box. This is another Oracle deck that I was super, super excited to get. Yep, okay, so I don't know if this is available either. This might also be out of print. It is the Goddess Spirit deck. This is by Rachel Johnson. Sold, I got it on Spellbound. 250 decks. Mine was signed and number 202. I found it really difficult to find a good Goddess deck. And so hers came from Australia. And the box is really chintzy. Some little stickers. Stay Wild, Moonchild. And here's a mini. Oops, dropped it. Here's a mini one of the storyteller of one of the goddesses. And so it's got her name and creator and all of her contact information. Rachel Johnson, creator, artist, resident witch. So Rachel, I'll put this links down. Rachel at spellboundsociety.co, spellboundsociety.co, and at spellbound_society. So I'll put all that information down below. It came with a beautiful velvety kind of goddess gift bag. That makes up for the fact that the box was kind of is in color, only on the front page. So it has thank you so much for your support with all my heart. I hope you love and connect with the Goddess Spirit Oracle deck, and that it brings as much joy to you as it has for me to create it for you, Rachel. So there's the inside, and then she's got some spreads. Triple Goddess, one for love, chakra, Luna, your power, crossroads, working with your deck, and then they're not, there's arcane goddesses, and then I think this is just like an arcana deck. Or how many oracle cards are in here? We have arcana goddesses, and then we have the septuple, we have the Luna energy, and that's how it is separated out. So here's the backs. I'm for what I paid for the deck, I mean, they're beautiful backs and the artwork is gorgeous. I just don't think she had enough money to put into the cardstock. So the cardstock that's what I'm going to say about that. So I thought about rebacking these, but then I don't want to mess up the artwork. So she's got Isis. Go through. These are absolutely gorgeous. I feel like it was worth the money because of the artwork. I just wish for the price point, I think I paid $50. The cardstock, I don't even care that the box is not that great. I mean, the bag is adorable. I just wish the cardstock was better. And maybe she will do that later on. Maybe there'll be some demand for people wanting her deck again, because I believe this is out of print right now. And I do love this deck. I posted it a lot on Instagram when I first got it. It's very accurate whenever I do a draw. And it's very diverse. I don't know if anyone else. I'll have to do a separate walkthrough. I mean, every card is absolutely gorgeous. Every card. There's not one card in here that's not beautiful. So we'll just kind of, I'm just going to pick the card real quick. Of course I got that one. Let me get a different one. This one is Celine. Are these? No, these are. See, I wish it was a little bit more alphabetized instead of categorized in the book, because it'd make it quicker to find them. Okay, here we go. So this is a Pantheon Greek, romance, abundance, full moon, Selene. Selene is the Greek goddess of the moon. Her story tells that every night she rides through the dark sky in her silver chariot, only to relinquish to the heavens to her brother Helios, the sun god in the morning. She is connected to romance. If you are in a relationship, eat and dance under the full moon. Take time for romance. This Luna phase is a time of full energy, a time of abundance. Now is the time of reaping the fullness of what you've sown at the start of the Luna phase under the new moon, a time of gratitude for that which you have brought forth. I am grateful, and then this is in parentheses, I am grateful for my achievements. Now is a time for abundance. And it's just beautiful. So I love this deck. I just wish the cardstock was a little bit better. And that's really my only qualm with that. Better cardstock would be great. All my little shipping stuff. So that's it, y'all. That is my collection for 2020. I think there's 13 decks. There was one more deck I didn't show you. I actually picked up the Isis deck from somebody on Macari that was pre-owned, and I really felt like I was called to Isis, but when I looked through the deck, and I looked through it several times, and I tried doing draws, and I just did not feel connected to that deck. It was not, for whatever reason, was not me. I ended up regifting that to a new friend. And let me know down below which deck that you guys do have or own that you like, or what was your favorite Oracle deck of 2020? If I had to pick my favorite one, so hard to choose. I'm gonna say this was my favorite of 2020 that I had purchased, and it was the Oracle of Mystical Moments. They did come out with a tarot deck, and I found it on sale, and I ordered it, so it's coming in. This is a matte deck, and from what I've seen, their tarot deck is glossy, which I'm kind of bummed out that it's glossy because I like that it's matte. So I wish they were both matte, but that's so I'm excited for that to come in because I do love that one. So let me know down below what your favorite Oracle deck of 2020 was, and what your maybe got on your wish list or your pre-order for 2021 for Oracle deck. And let me know if you like the video. I will try to do some more videos here in a little bit. And thanks for joining me here at Mermaid Bay Tarot. I hope you enjoyed my deck collection, and we'll see you in the next video. Many blessings.